to be over. So why is it that you and I are sitting here looking at a picture of me crying? This picture was taken, I think, June 1st, if I remember when I pulled this off of my phone. This was me crying at the end of the Dawson's Creek series finale. I think that was what, season 5? And if you haven't watched Dawson's Creek, look, it's been 25 years, 20 years since it's come out. There's going to be some spoilers, what we're talking about. But so if you're planning on watching Dawson's Creek, the series, go ahead and tune out of this video. But this is when Jen was making her video. And actually, I was crying several times in the finale. And it's kind of crazy that as I've gotten older, and I've always been kind of emotionally detached in life for the most part. There's some movies that kind of hit me, especially ones that are about fathers. And so, Lion King, that always kind of gets me. The movie Up is one that gets me going. But for sure, the series finale of Dawson's Creek, I remember when I first watched it on TV, when it first came out, and that whole final, I think it was a 2-part series finale or something. And all of the actors that were there, Joey, Dawson, Jen, Pacey, all of them, they all did really well in the end of the series. And right when I was getting ready to rewatch the series again, I think this past June, I knew it was coming up on the finale, and I was like, it'll be interesting to see if it still gets me the same way that it did the last few times that I've watched the show. And you can probably see I've got it on the back shelf there, some right there. I've got a few of the seasons of Dawson's Creek in addition to the downloaded streamed version of it. So I set my phone up just to be ready, because I was like, I've got to have something to make fun of myself. And then I was going to send the picture to my wife when she was at work, to where she could kind of roll her eyes or whatever. I love Dawson's Creek. The reason why I bring this up, I just saw that Katie Holmes has posted on her Instagram account. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. The Dawson's Creek class reunion. Now, this is to honor James Van Der Beek. I think he's going to be there also. Let's go through and see all the people that are coming back for this reunion show. I think it's to raise funds for the Fuck Cancer for James Van Der Beek, which is just a sad thing. It's one of those, when I watched this show back in 1999, I think the finale was in 2005, I was in my mid to late 20s watching it. But I kind of grew up watching Dawson's Creek. That was my kind of soap opera. And still to this day, I remember it. I don't remember the group of people that I was with one night when I was rewatching this again. And somebody had asked me, "Oh, well, what are you doing tonight?" I said, "Well, I'm finishing up watching Dawson's Creek." And they all looked at me like I can't be, like, a 50-year-old guy can't be watching Dawson's Creek. Why can't I enjoy it? It's a great show for me. I loved it. I was always in love with Joey. I thought me and Joey were destined to be together, but then her and Tom Cruise got whatever. But anyways, in the last few years, James Van Der Beek has been diagnosed, I think, with colon cancer, or I'm not sure exactly what he's got, but I am wanting to watch this. I'm hoping that they stream it. If we bring it up, Dawson's Creek class reunion. Dawson's Creek class reunion will feature the cast of Dawson's Creek for a memorable one-night-only charity event in New York City for the first time since the groundbreaking series wrapped. Stars James Van Der Beek, Michelle Williams, Katie Holmes, Joshua Jackson, Mary Beth Peil, John Wesley Shipp, Mary Margaret Humes, Nina Rapita, Kerr Smith, Meredith Monroe, and Busy Phillips will reunite on stage at the renowned Richard Rogers Theater for a live reading of the show's iconic pilot episode to benefit F. Cancer and James Van Der Beek. Jason Moore, a Dawson's Creek alumni himself, is directing the event. Phillips, Smith, and Monroe, who joined the show after the first season, will read various roles in the pilot. The evening is produced by Carl Ogawa, Jason Moore, Michelle Williams, Thomas Cale, Maggie Braun, Kevin Williamson, and Greg Berlanti. This is huge, especially if you're a Dawson's Creek fan, because we've never seen them all together since. They've all gone on to do a bunch of different things, especially Michelle Williams, who's a fantastic actress. I love her in a lot of the roles that she's played in the movies that she's been in. I think she's done some Broadway and plays also. Joshua Jackson has been in several different TV shows. I think the last one that we saw him in, we watched part of it and then we kind of lost interest, was where he's like the ship doctor. And I was just hoping like it was going to be like Fantasy Island or something, or The Love Boat, and Katie Holmes would come on and guest star as somebody on the ship. I thought that would have been great for the series. But anyways, this is going to be the best that we can get, which is awesome to get them all back together. I think the last time that a group of them got together was for like a magazine shoot or something. I think something like John Wesley Shipp was not invited. He was pissed off about it, or so. I don't know, but hopefully they've got that all pushed aside, because the important thing for James Van Der Beek to be in good health. And this kind of worries me to see this, because I haven't seen pictures of James Van Der Beek. I don't know how well he's doing. I'm assuming that we'll probably know some more during this reunion. I hope he's doing good. I hope he's beating cancer. I know it's got to be hard, especially we've gone through, my wife went through breast cancer for the last 2.5 years, almost 3 years now. So I kind of know it's from an aspect of being around somebody that is going through it. It's a tough thing to be there and to watch something kind of take course that you have no control over. And it really starts to make you think about some of the bigger questions in life, really. But trying to keep this thing positive. If they do stream it, we should kind of get together. If there's other Dawson's Creek fans out there, if you guys follow my channel, TSP Total Entertainment, let's find a way to live stream this together, or at least be together, watch it, make some comments as they're on the set or whatever. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully they're going to be able to raise a lot of money. And if you're lucky enough to go, you got to let me know. You got to let me know and take a bunch of photos if you can, take some video. Hopefully you can meet some of the cast. But if you were also a Dawson's Creek fan, I need to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments, and then let me know who your favorite was on the show. Actually, let me know if we need to do kind of a Dawson's Creek rewatch, and we'll break down episode by episode. Maybe one of you guys, if you're super interested in it also, you can come with me and we can break down the episodes and rewatch it together. Do a little podcast type show or something. I don't know. What do you think?